Hey, vinyl community and friends. Um, I'm going to try to do this this vinyl tag that David Atkinson, Music and More, from Britain Britain has done. I'll do my best. There's probably one or two or three I can't questions I can't answer. Okay, show your best vinyl purchase of 2025. I haven't bought that many new records this year, but this Tyler Childers Snipe Hunter is awesome. He's like a folk Americana artist. I wish I get more VC people to listen to this one. I love it. Tyler Childers Snipe Hunter came out stores last July or August. Number two, show your live musical experience. I haven't got to go to any concerts at all this year. I just don't travel, and fortunately, there's no good. I live in too small of a town, so I have to skip number two. Number three, your vinyl record collection in 10 years' time, bigger, smaller, about the same. I say it's kind of bigger. I've purged a few times over the years. Um, being Riverton's only 10,000, I've actually found a lot of albums, a lot of records in the past 5 years. So it's a little bigger. Trust me, that used to be 1,000 or more. Four, you move into a new home, you play one record turned up to 11 to announce your arrival. That's a very hard one. This is just tongue in cheek. I'm just gonna pick Macho Man by Village People. I can't. I really can't think of any others. Just a humorous one. Five. Show two albums, one for each your favorite male and female singers, and why these two. I'll go jazz. Well, big band. Frank Sinatra, Chairman of the Ward, Blue Eyes. He's one of the I don't know greatest singers, male singers, 50s, 60s. Loved his loved his voice. Some of his albums are some he did easy listening albums, some he did big band backing albums. Ella Fitzgerald, uh, she's an awesome jazz female singer. So, you know, this kind of self-explanatory. Hope David, you don't mind me doing 45 records. Show your top three soul dance records. I just picked a few. Donna Summer's "I Feel Love," the what I read kind of called the granddaddy of synth dance records. It's awesome dance song from '77. "I Want to Get Next to You" by Rose Royce. It's a great soul ballad. Easy listening hit for '77. My all-time one of my favorite soul instrumentals. Their white group, "Time Is Tight" by Booker and the MGs from '69. It's an awesome instrumental hit from a movie which I've never seen, Uptight. Sure most people have heard this one. A Real Stinker, named nominated track from album You Love, Why the Hate. Kind of another hard one to answer. Well, on Upstairs at Your Eric's, it's not really a song. You know the one I before E, except after C with voices and tape loops. It's just when I hate to love and love to hate. That's the best I can do. Okay. Nominate albums, best albums from 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, and 2000s. There's a lot of 60s albums. This is a repress. Led Zeppelin 1 is an awesome debut album from 68, 69. If anyone hasn't heard it, they need to buy the original or get a repress. This is one of my favorite hard rock albums from the 70s. Montrose and Sammy Hagar's debut album from 73. It's fucking awesome. I'm sure everyone's heard this one. I just kind of AC/DC's Black, AC/DC Back in Black, tribute to Bon Scott, Brian Johnson. The first album was Brian Johnson. It's another fucking album. Cool hard rock album from 1980. Technically, it did come out in 1990. So, Violated by Depeche Mode. No bad track on this album. One of the greatest, best synth pop albums of the early 1990s, in my opinion. I just kind of picked one for all the 2000s. Sturgill Simpson, Sound and Fury. This guy started out as an Americana country artist. This one, he's not total 180, 60 degrees. It's he's going boogie rock. I recommend this album for anyone who hasn't heard it. Sturgill Simpson, Sound and Fury from 2019. You get the opportunity to spend a day alone with one artist. Who would that be? That's a hard to do one day, but probably a few hours. I'll have to skip number 9. Sorry. Show a record that contains a track that always brings a tear to your eye. Well, I'm going to do a 45 record. One good sad one is Rocky by Austin Roberts. Kind of a melancholy sad one, 75. For anyone that hasn't heard it, it is a sad one. Show 3 albums from artists you tried to love. 12, that's hard to do. All the albums I have in my collection, I do like. There's some artists in the people. There's some artists in the vinyl community that like stuff more than me. For instance, I don't have any. I mean, I like the Who the British band, but I don't like them enough to own any of their albums. Mm, who else? I don't like it. I don't have any albums by these albums. Yeah, uh, John Cougar Mellencamp, John Cougar Mellencamp, Bruce Springsteen. They were popular artists, but I just don't like them enough to have them in my collection. Excuse me. Show an album from an artist whose character disappoints you, or you can separate the artist from the art. Ted Nugent. I don't care about his politics or what he's done. He was one of the greatest hard rock musicians from the late 70s. This is Cat Scratch Fever album. If you had to sell all your vinyl along with your record player, show one album you would hold on to. Mm, I'll have to skip 14. Or discuss your VC highlights. Nothing really too interesting. Name your favorite musical biopic. It's probably I haven't seen a lot of them, but I always like the 1987 movie La Bamba, where Lou Diamond Phillips plays Richie Valens. That's a good one. 17. 3 reasons why jazz matters and show a favorite album. Well, second. This is an awesome album. Miles Davis, Kind of Blue. I have a big jazz collection, as you know. And I can't do. Jazz just does matter. It's just I know a lot of people in VC don't like it, but I don't dislike jazz. I wasn't brought up with it. I just started getting into it in late older jazz music in the late '90s. I don't know. There's just a lot of good '50s, '60s jazz music around. You're an innocent man on death row. One last musical request. That's another kind of hard to find hard question. Frank Sinatra, My Way. That's about the only song I think of. Favorite artist to a new listener. Show one essential album and explain why they should make time for it. Well, that's kind of hard one. Here's another Sturgill Simpson album, A Sailor's Guide to Earth. He's starting going into kind of country rock on this one. You're arranging a VC meetup in 2026. About 3 people you're most likely to meet. I've met a lot, well, not met in person, but chatted with a lot of nice, cool people in the VC. I'm just picking 3 at random. Concert Buddy Chance, he's an awesome guy. Um, George Borden from California. I spent about on every single live stream he did from 23, 24. Every Sunday I was almost there. I only missed 1 or 2. Love to meet George. He puts up with me being quiet. Nick Pantazzi, he lives in Massachusetts. I mean, I try to be a nice guy, but he's been around these VC people longer. He gets along with definitely a lot, gives everyone a chance. love to meet Nick Pantanzi. You're a cool guy, Nick. Uh, and well, David, I know I had skip a few questions, but hope you enjoyed David Atkinson and BC folks. I'll put a link to David's channel in the script someplace. Take it easy.